Hello everyone, Equipment of War here, and today I'm actually going to show my dual wielding duelist build, and I'm going to use different skills to show what you can do with different melee skills. Right now I'm using my Cyclone. I'm going to show the setup. I'm using Cyclone, added fire damage, and Blood Medic. Before you could use multi-strike with this one, but it doesn't work anymore, so you can't do that anymore. I could have another support gem, and I should have one, but I don't have one for right now. So as you can see, this skill does 10k damage, and this is Lunar's in Merciless. The only problem with this skill, I love this skill by the way, it will make you desynced a lot, so that's a problem. But it's one of the best skills to use against bosses, because you get constantly damage on them, and you get constantly life back by hitting them. You just press on them and just continue forward and backwards. And as you can see, you will desync a lot with this skill. But it's a lot of fun to use. One of my skills level. So let's try some other skills. Just gonna go away from the enemies so they not interrupt me. I'm going to start with the dexterity ones first. Let's Swift Cyclone for Frenzy. And let's take out other fire damage for multi-strike. And where is that skill now? Multi-strike, Frenzy, Blood Magic. Yeah, we have Melee Splash. And the damage with Frenzy is 10k. And by the way, this is a legacy I'm using a legacy Bring of Rain. Not as fancy as the other one was, but I have a ridiculous attack speed. And that's pretty good damage. And you give you a Frenzy counter. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no, it wasn't. I can survive that. Gonna defeat these enemies, then I'm gonna continue and there was the last one. No, but you also, that's something. Let's continue with the next skills. And now we are going to take a look at Double Strike. Same setup as the one I used before. This one does 16k damage. Yeah, I almost forgot. I'm gonna tell what auras I'm using. I'm using Hatred and Determination. You can use Grace. That will work perfectly fine. You can use Grace and Determination if you want to be really tanky. And Hatred is really easy to get. You get it by defeating Brutus in normal, so that's really easy to get. Determination, I can't really remember where you get it from right now, so I'm sorry for that. But you will get it from a quest reward, so it's not hard to obtain. It's really cheap skill to trade. And reduced mana can now every class obtain. I think it's in the normal in Cruel that every class can get it, but I don't really remember, because this character is not new. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna show my custom damage taken setup. I'm using custom damage taken with Endure Cry. And yes, I do. And Immortal Call and Increased Direction. Just to be invincible for physical damage for a while. So, and by the way, if you're gonna use a skill which not are Dual Strike, Cyclone or Cleave, use this weapon here, Ungul's Glare. If you equip it like that, damage will be a bit will be low, but your chance to block attacks will increase to 72%. Without it, it is 52%. So that makes a huge difference. So actually I'm gonna use this one. You can't crit, by the way, that's a shame when you're using that weapon. But you're going to get more survivability. So let's try it on something hard, like Call here. He hits really hard. Just gonna kill these enemies here. They are irritating. So let's see if I can kill Cole and he doesn't hurt me. And he doesn't hurt me. As you can see there, that's a really tanky option. The damage is not that high, but yeah, as you can see, it's high enough. I'm going to switch back to my beloved exile, which are really good, and try something different. Let's gonna try show my main skill here, which are dual strike, the most powerful one. As you can see, it does almost 20k damage. This is my main skill. I want to say this is the best skill you can use, but the other one is really good as well. Just depends on what you like to use. So, as you can see, it does good damage. I don't need to show that. So let's swift helmet to my other bringer friend, which are not legacy. I'm using this one because I have 4 red sockets. And that's really hard to get actually. As you can see, the strength is low and dexterity. That means it's more likely to get 4. Really likely to get at least 1 green on it. So that's really hard to roll that. So I recommend using a master if you can, to save chromatics. I use about 30 chromatics on it. So now let's try the buffed skill, the Cold Cleave. So let's get multi-strike in on it and added fire damage for that extra ouch. So now the DPS is 19k with this skill. And I can say right now, I love Cleave, one of my favorite skills. As you can see, it's devastating for the enemies. We have a Stormhammer enemy here. Yeah, he is there. And now he's dead. If you're using this one and the concentrate effect, I think you're going to have like 25k. I can't show it, I'm sorry, because rolling 3 reds and 1 blue, which are really off sockets, it isn't almost not gonna happen. It will cost a fortune in orbs. Technically, you can actually using lightning strike with this build, but I think you need some more planning, and the build is not really suited for that. I'm just gonna find some more enemies to kill. Damn it, where is it? I walked this whole way and this is going the wrong way. I'm sorry because I'm wasting some time here. And yeah, I'm actually gonna show my Whirling Blades, which actually does 1000 DPS, so it can actually hurt the enemies something. My setups, I actually completely forgot this one. It does this one level 19 Whirling Blades, supported by faster attacks, and Blood Lake. It's also a level 19. Here we can actually go for Piety when we are here. I have more skills to show, so I'm gonna go and try a different skill right now. So you can see what Cleave we can do, and I'm gonna try if I get my master up and see if I can make a Bring of Rain helmet with 1 blue and 3 greens. That would be really good to use Cleave with. As you can see, I can use Cleave indefinitely. My life will never run out, as you can see. That's applies to every skill I use. So, but no talk about Cleave now, and let's change to Melee Splash again and Infernal Blow. DPS on Infernal Blow is 13k, I think it's called. I have a hard time saying that sometimes. As you can see, it's just devastating. But I think Cleave is a little bit better, and I think better support to this gem is using increase elemental damage with weapon. It's a better support gem than what I'm using. And as you can see, it's really effective anyway. So let's try another skill. Let's try Molten Strike. This is just a low level Molten Strike. When using Molten Strike, we don't need melee splash anymore, so we can place added fire damage there, and damage will be 16k. As you can see, it worked pretty well. Maybe concentrated effect or point blank will be better. This is yet another optimal setup for this skill, but it works. But it's not that effective, as you can see. But it's really fun to use. I want to say that. So let's try another. Let's try Heavy Strike. Let's see what Heavy Strike without 21k. That's a really high damage there. If I'm not using melee splash. When I'm using melee splash, the damage will go down. 16k. This is a really good really good skill to use, as you can see. That's a ton of damage. It will be really good against bosses. I think my last skill, I think I covered most of the skills. I think I have. So yeah, this is my whole skill setup. Using Herald of Ash would be amazingly good with this build. But the mana is not enough for it. And I am back. So let's see what I can do against Pirate here with no melee splash, just damage 26,000 on my dual strike. Let's see what that can do. Hello Pirate here. See if I can kill you. And remember, this is on Merciless. Yeah, be melee form, that's so much easier to kill you. And we even get a unique. Hope you guys really like this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, just post them in on the video description, and I hope I can read them and answer. So yeah, and thanks for watching everyone, and subscribe if you want to see more. It means a lot for me. Goodbye everyone.